Chromebook is in developer mode, what you will do, you will press Ctrl Alt F2. Well, F2, in fact, there are no function keys on a Chromebook, but it's the arrow pointing to the right. So it's like Ctrl Alt F2. So if you do that, but I cannot, it will show you a virtual text console, but it's in text mode. I'm putting quotes here because it's like a console, but that is textual. So I cannot record my screen and you cannot see my face like this. So, but I took a picture before, and what you will see is the following. So after you press Ctrl Alt F2, you will see this in the console, developer console. To return to the browser, press Ctrl Alt, this is the F1 key. To use this console, developer mode must be enabled. You already did it, I hope. Doing so will destroy any save data on your system. In developer mode, it is possible to log in and sudo as user chronos, Chrome operating system. Require a password for sudo and login. Disable power management behavior, screen dimming, etc. Install your own operating system image, so you could boot from a USB key another operating system. I haven't done that yet, but I will eventually. To set a password for Chronos, run the following as root. So Chrome OS, so this is the command Chrome OS -set dev password. So we're gonna need to, we will have to run this command, but as root. So if you are having trouble booting as a self-signed kernel, you may need to enable USB booting. To do so, run the following as root. Okay, let's not worry about this for the moment, but eventually if I want to boot with a USB key using another operating system, I will need to look into that. So have fun and send patches. So here in the local host login, you will log in using the root user, ROOT, and you will use the password that you have given, like we have seen in the previous video when I have put my Chromebook into developer mode. I have given a password to root, so you will log in as root with the password you have given, and after that you will run the command as root Chrome OS -set dev password. So then you will give a password to Chrome, to the user Chrome OS, and after you have done that, you will be able to press Ctrl Alt T. This is like a Chrome browser window, but it opens a crush shell. So welcome to the Chrome OS developer shell. If you got here by mistake, don't panic, just close this tab and carry on. And just for fun, because I don't like the way it was written, and just carry on. Type L for a list of commands if you want to customize. Anyway, what you need to do now in the crush shell, you type shell, and then you are into the Chrome OS user at the local host. Well, this is a shell running at the level of the machine itself. You know, it's not like when you go into the settings. If you go in the settings, and in the settings you go in advanced, and in the advanced you select developer, and in developer you can go in developer, you can here turn on a Linux development environment. Well, if you do that, if you turn that on, it will install, in fact, like on your Chromebook, a virtual machine, a virtual Linux machine, but it will be running, so the Linux machine will be running into a virtual machine on your Chromebook. So you will not be exactly at the level of the hardware. You will be running a version of Linux inside a virtual machine. So it's interesting if you just want to add like an application like GIMP or LibreOffice or something like that. It's very good. And if you don't want to have a headache with your Chromebook, well, just turn it on. Even if you are not an expert, it's very easy to do. But me, what I've done, I have put my Chromebook into developer mode, and when I go here, I am not running here in a virtual machine. In fact, I am running at the hardware level. So for example, if I do, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, the font, just by pressing Ctrl- by the way. So here, if I look at my system, you see here, well, no, it's not important. Anyway, here you have a Chrome OS user, and so here you are running a user Chrome OS chronos for Chrome anyway, chronos. So anyway, it's a long video. I think I have to redo it again.